Hello everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of Lifeline. Last episode, we had our brave Taylor hoof it down into the crater, which I'm still a little worried about, but guess what? Taylor has returned, and he says, I made it, thank goodness. A couple of minor mishaps along the way, but who doesn't love a little adrenaline rush from time to time? I could probably stand to take a painkiller, and then I have pain that would benefit from being killed. And I went ahead and told him to go ahead and take a pill. He's earned it at this point. I've already shrugged him off on taking a pain pill when he hurt his shoulder. I think he deserves it. He goes, okay, that takes me down to 2 pills, but I'm pretty sure the relief is gonna be worth it. Now, I've got a long, slow slog ahead of me. I really can't overstate how big a bowl this crater is, especially now that I'm down inside of it. But the peak is in view. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to get there if I just keep walking that direction. My rattletrap compass still tells me I'm pointed north, so I guess I get my merit badge for that. I'll check in with you when I'm closer to my goal. Until then, I don't know, about an hour to 2 hours or so has gone by. Taylor has came back with things are a little weird. Mind if I unload? And I went ahead and told him, lay it on me, brother. And he says, thanks. So you know how this peak has seemed sort of, I don't know, just to stay out of reach? I had thought it was just an optical illusion, like I must be getting closer, but the various hills and valleys on this moon were playing tricks with my perspective. But now I'm not sure. I know this sounds crazy, but no, never mind. It sounds crazy because it is crazy. Forget it. And I told him, wait, tell me. Look, this is nuts, but I think the peak might actually be sort of wavering in like a existential sense. I'll be looking at it and then I'll blink for a second and it just won't be there. And then of course it's there again. And then I'll question my sanity. And that's what happened about a half a dozen times since I got into the crater. And then I told him that must be an illusion. And then he says, I know. That's the only explanation that really makes sense. Things just fluctuate in space and time. They don't. But here's what's really tripping me out. I've been walking for about an hour now, more or less making a beeline for this place. And just a minute ago I looked down, and there was another set of boot prints in the sand. What? Are you serious? I don't mean in an inspirational poster, that's when I carried you kind of sense. I mean, there are actually, or exactly the same shape and size as my own footprints, as if I was doubling back on my own path. How is that even possible? And I wrote to him, you're sure they're yours? And he goes, well, I mean, who else's could they possibly be? They're exactly my size, exactly the same tread pattern. I don't know. I'm just not sure how I could be walking in a straight line and walking in circles at the same time. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm just going to put my head down and keep walking forward. And he went back to being busy again. About another couple of hours has gone by. And he goes, I'm here. I am finally here. I sort of can't believe it. I know a lot of times people talk about how they never thought they were going to achieve some goal. But I think it's actually hyperbole. Hyperbole? Not in this case though. I literally never thought I'd make it here. It's big. Bigger than I would have thought. Not just taller, but bigger area at the base. There's a recessed area, maybe 50 yards to my left. Should I check that out or scout around the perimeter first? I went ahead and told him to check out the opening. We want to be adventurous. Alright. I'm going to try to not be thoroughly unsettled by this, but I have to tell you, it's going to be an uphill battle. Because the recession in the peak wall, it's a doorway. I don't mean like it's a cave entrance that naturally formed in the rock or that sort of thing. I mean it's a doorway with right angles and everything at human scale. What the hell do I even do with this information? Oh, let's do it, guys. This is it, all or nothing. It's me and you and Taylor, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and have him go through the door. Here goes nothing. Through the doorway, it opens into a sort of nondescript hallway, rock walls on the sides. Nondescript other than that it is a human scale, which does actually seem like something worth mentioning. Once the light from outdoors tapers off, it's dark as pitch in here, which is not helping my nerves at all. But there's a light ahead, distantly. In the meantime, I guess I can spark up a glow rod and... Oh, holy crap. Oh god, what's wrong? What happened? I don't know what the hell that was, but it was really close to me. I heard the echo bouncing off these rock walls before I even heard the source. And I was looking around trying to figure out where that scuttling sound was coming. Oh god, the freaking noise again. And I saw this faint green glow near the door. And it took a second, but then it resolved itself into, I swear, it was a bunch of little pairs of eyes. As I'm trying to process that, one of whatever they were brushed against my leg. It didn't hurt me, it just kind of bounced right off and kept running with the rest of them deeper into the mountain. But this means I'm not alone in here. I liked it so much better when I was alone in here. Get out of there or follow those things. We're going for it. We're following them. Those creatures, it sounds so weird to say that it's not a word I thought I'd be using on the moon. Anyway, those creatures went running toward the light ahead of me, so I guess that's where I'm going to. Why would it get brighter the deeper inside a mountain you go? There's just no way that makes sense. Oh, I'm a little nervous for Taylor, guys. I told him to follow the things instead of get out of there. I told him to go in for it, guys. I hope that's the right decision, but we'll never know, as we're gonna have to wait. That's where we caught up in the storyline, but we are definitely not alone here. Hope you guys enjoyed some more Lifeline. We'll see you when Taylor returns.